spring rolls. So in order to do this, we're going to have to prepare quite a few bits and pieces first to start, and then start making our spring rolls. So these are fresh spring rolls, Vietnamese. They use rice paper, which I'll show you shortly. We've got prawns and chicken, because my son likes prawns and my daughter doesn't, so she's going to have chicken. Vermicelli noodles. Couldn't get the dry vermicelli noodles, which you just prepare by pouring boiling water over and leaving for a few minutes to become like this. These were the ones that are already cooked, and all I've done is put them in a colander and pour boiling water over them, get all the water out, and then pop them into a bowl. In here I've got a mix of sliced up spring onions. I've got some basil, I've got some mint, and I've got some chopped coriander in there. I'm going to squeeze some limes. Now the dipping sauce is just lime juice, fish sauce, chili flakes, and some sugar. Now if you don't like chili, you can leave it out, or you could make two different ones and you could give it a try. Obviously, if you're allergic to fish, don't use the fish sauce. Another addition which you can use for this, which is delicious, but again you wouldn't use, well, we certainly wouldn't use it at the Beacon, but roasted salted peanuts. So I would actually be using them, but I don't have any today. I put a little bowl here for my children to put some into their spring rolls. I'm going to prepare some carrot and cucumber. There's two different ways you can do this, and I will show you that in a second, depending on your current knife skills. Right, so let's just get on with the dipping sauce. My dipping sauce, I'm going to use a quarter of a spoon of fish sauce. So I'm going to put that in. I am going to put details on your recipe, and I probably will do half. Then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of sugar, okay, and then I'm going to put in just the tip of a spoon, so I'd say about a quarter of a teaspoon of chili. It's up to you how hot you have it. Okay, I'm going to keep mine fairly mild. And then I'm going to do a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar as well. So that's going on. And that's it. That's my sweet chili dipping sauce. Okay, the fish sauce is fermented fish shells and things like that, so you certainly wouldn't have that if you're allergic to fish, but it has a very distinctive taste, and you do need the acidity from the lime, the rice vinegar, and then the sugar to counteract all of those flavours. Okay, so for my carrots, I'm going to just peel off the outside. Okay, if you wash this well, your carrot well, you don't actually need to do that. It's perfectly edible. But I'm just going to pop that in there because it's good practice. Okay, and then I can either cut my carrots. So remember, this knife is much bigger than the ones that we would use at the Beacon, so get an adult to do this for you if you're struggling. Okay, and then what we would do is we would have it on a flat surface. So for year 5 and 6, I would do this with you, where we would be slicing our carrots into strips. Okay, practicing our knife skills, making sure my claw is in place at all times, and then putting my carrots into strips further like that. So we're just going to create little strips like this. If you have one that's slightly bigger, you can just take that down as well. They don't have to be perfect, because they're going to be going inside your pancake filling or your rice paper. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. The other thing you can do for your carrots, year 4 and also obviously year 5 and 6 if you want to, which is slightly easier, all you'll do is use the peeler to peel it into strips. So get someone to cut it in half for you, and then you just peel it into strips, and that's perfectly fine, and also will give a nice delicate texture, because though obviously it's going to be crunchier when you've got julienne strips or batons like that, but you can have ribbons like that. Exactly the same with, and you could just carry on peeling that until it's all used up. Exactly the same with your cucumber. So you'd want to have them roughly the same size. Okay, remember to give it a wash after you've taken off the plastic. And then what we're going to do is cut it in half again using my bridge. You can either flatten it and cut it into strips like this. Okay, and then again, you would then use your claw, make sure that you're moving your fingernails out of the way, and you could cut it into strips like that. Or you could do exactly the same and do ribbons and just slice it like this. Okay. So that is totally up to you. Right, so after all the preparation for our Vietnamese spring rolls, I'm just going to put a little bit of fresh garlic into my dip. If you've got sweet chili dip at home and you'd rather use that, that's absolutely fine. Okay, right, so that's our dip there, ready to go. So these are my Vietnamese spring rolls, rice paper. I just got these on Amazon actually, so they take a few days to come. Now what you do is, okay, Tegan, don't touch it yet. You can see they're just basically dried rice paper. And what you need to do to soften them is you basically submerge them gently into warm water. Okay, so you want them just to soften. You don't want them to become ridiculously soft, but basically they're going to be absorbing a little bit of that water. Okay. I'm going to then take them out, let it drip slightly, pop it onto my plate, and then I'm going to put a selection of different things on. So I'm going to start, actually, I'm going to start with a few prawns. So I'm going to, down the centre, I'm going to place three prawns, 3 or 4 prawns, I'll put 4. Tiny bit of vermicelli noodles. I would sprinkle a few of the roasted peanuts if I had those now. I'm going to, now this is my herb selection. I've got some spring onions, some mint, some coriander down the middle like that. I'm going to have a little bit of ribbon. I'm going to put a little bit of cucumber, and I'm going to have a little bit of carrot. You don't want to overfill it because you want to be able, those of you who've made Chinese spring rolls, you know that if you overfill them you struggle to close. Then what we're going to do, you're going to stretch the rice paper over the top, so you want to bring it in so that you've made it quite tight, because otherwise it just falls apart. Then you fold this over like this. It's very similar to a Chinese spring roll. Okay, and then you just fold them over like that. So you have beautiful spring rolls like that. There we go. So that's our first one. Okay, so Tegan and Finn, you're going to have a go?
Yeah.
Yeah, so submerge your, that's it, gently, try not to break it, Finny. You've just got to, sorry, these, they're not very big, are they, these bowls? So just gently pop it in, just till it softens, like that. That's it.
It's slimy.
It is a little bit. And then when it gets, as soon as it's all got wet, it'll carry on softening. So you're just going to shake it out, pop it on your plate. Now remember what I did, I put a line of prawns down the middle. So Tiggy, okay. You're going to put a little line of chicken down yours, Tigs, in the centre. That's it, Finny, that's enough. Fantastic, now have it like that so it's horizontal. And then you're going to put a little bit of noodles, good boy. That's it, Tiggs. Try not to go right to the end because you'll struggle to fold. So you want to keep a border around. Got a little bit of noodles. You've got your vegetables there. Don't forget the herbs, because the mint and the coriander and the spring onions add a lovely fresh flavour to it. Yeah, not too many noodles because it'll struggle to close it. Okay, you've got some, don't forget your herbs. Lovely, well done. Okay. And remember, when we fold it over, you're going to lift the bottom, Finn, the bottom part over the top, the bottom. So hang on 2 seconds. You take the bottom over the top and then pull it back towards you. Okay, then flap one side and the other, and then you roll it like an envelope up that way till it's closed. Well done, so that's your first one. So you're going to try another one.
So the bottom to the top.
So the bottom over the top, then you draw it back like that. Then you fold it over, make sure that you bring the side over. You can see it gets all sticky because the starch from the rice makes it really sticky. And then you roll it. Make sure all of your ingredients are very dry because otherwise it will get over sticky. Well done. So Tiggy, you're going to have another one?
Yes, please.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Right, so we're going to pop them in. They look great, look at those. Okay, and then you literally just dip your roll. Don't actually stack them on top of each other because they'll just stick together. You need to make them, separate them a bit. And what you can do is you can cut them in half and serve them in half because that's quite a big piece to just pick up. That's it, well done. Okay, so there we go, and that's our Vietnamese spring rolls. Lovely for a starter, cut them in half for an appetizer, and enjoy.